So, a man is for a one night stand or a casual hookup, he's more willing to be with a woman who is, say, more sexually experienced. But I think even at least for me, I think a lot of other guys here, even for a one night stand, if given the option, a guy would much prefer going with a girl who's had like slept with one other guy versus a girl who slept with 50.
Absolutely.
Even for a one night stand, give me a virgin. Fuck it, why not?
But that's like a lot. I feel like age matters in this point. A lot of older, more mature men don't want like women with a high body count, but say younger men, like they don't really care.
Yeah.
If a guy, but I think they can't. I think for long-term relationships, they do care. But like if they're just trying to have a hookup, it's not so much part of the calculus.
But at a younger age now, like hookups lead to long-term relationships. You know
See,
what I
but
mean?
isn't that
like,
such a backwards dating system? Like,
Yeah,
why
it
are
is.
we
I agree.
allowing
Well,
hookups
saying
to be
like
the
that
basis
it's
of
normal
the
like that
beginning of
now.
a relationship?
Go ahead.
Technically, in the brain, there's 3 like brain systems involved with a relationship, and it's connection, it's desire, and it's romantic love. And it can come in any order, and you can still be in love and have a successful relationship. But I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah, well, I think that like most, I would say a lot of relationships, it's not like let's date for 3 months, not hook up, get it, and then have sex. I would say most relationships starts, whether you think it's right or wrong, I would say most relationships start, people will hook up relatively soon, continue hooking up, and then they'll find themselves, oh, we like each other, okay, we're in a relationship. Now, is that necessary, could that be, excuse me, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Does that inevitably lead to a lot of people casually hooking up and then it not going anywhere and then they're ramping up their body count? Yes. Is it ideal? Probably not, but is that kind of the meta? I would say, yeah, that's how most relationships start. It's people they'll hook up, continue hooking up. Oh, we like each other, boyfriend, girlfriend, blah, blah. Or it's just a perpetual
Right, but then how
situationship.
many people are you going to hook up with until you find the one that you're going to date?
That's a
Because
good-
then you're
well,
just
sure,
continuing
that's a
to
good
feed
point.
into hookup culture, and
Like
then you're
self-control.
continuing to make your body count higher,
Yeah.
and then continuing to
Sure.
play into men's desires.
I totally agree with you. I just am saying that it is possible for a couple that has had sexual experiences with each other to fall in love later. That is a
100%.
possibility. And have
I
a
agree.
sexual
Sure.
And actually,
Yeah.
I would say most of my long-term relationships, like I've had a 5-year relationship, 2-year relationship, 1-year relationship, some like 9 months, 6 months, whatever. All of my long-term relationships that were otherwise good relationships, we hooked up the first, second, or third date, like pretty quickly. So
Do you think I think what's more concerning, and I don't know if this is what you meant, is the circumstance in which you met. I feel like if you, first of all, are the type of person to go on many casual hookups with another person who's the type of person to go on many casual hookups, it's possible, obviously, but I don't know how successful
she
that
left?
would be.
Yeah,
She has a flight, right?
Oh, okay.
I was wondering.
Rip.
I know, yeah, it was on the flight. Yeah, kind of snuck out of here, didn't she?
Nick,
Oh, yeah,
turn
she
off
should've
mic
said
number
bye.
3.
Madison, you can actually scoot over a little bit if you'd like. We're just going to get readjusted here. Who was, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you
No,
there.
you're
Go
fine.
ahead.
Don't worry. I was just saying that I think what's more concerning is the circumstance in which they met, not necessarily that it was first a hookup. Does that make sense?
So, like, if they were to meet on, like, Instagram or meeting at a bar, meeting in class, like, the circumstance, how they met that led to the hookup?
I think that, like, let's say 2 people meet because it's a one-night stand.
Mm-hmm.
I think what's less promising about the relationship is that it's 2 people who are likely to have a one-night stand.
Yeah, I agree.
I think if it's like a very rare occasion, neither of you do that often, it just so happens, then it's a pretty high chance of that being successful because, like she said, it's out of order.
I mean, do you want to give an example? Love.
Valdev
Like
donated
rarely
$100.
Just one sec,
Blue
we'll come to
Tank
that.
is
We'll come to that.
advertising pure sexual allure but preaching good Christian girl
She
morality.
left, sorry, man.
Ariel dippy eggs for sure. Glasses relax, you're in good hands again. Combat effective man or rich man. Srebri my ammo budget gone now. Big Sag. OFF was war.
So true.
What?
Me too.
I have no idea what he was
Big
saying.
Sage. Oh, okay. Sorry, Brian, my Emma budget con. Well, hey, Valdiv, thank you for the TTS, man. Appreciate it. Unfortunately, yeah, she dipped out. I didn't even know. I thought she was just going to the bathroom, but okay. So, I think you were about to say something.
Like,
Well,
want-
you just have an example of
Oh, yeah.
a successful relationship that came out of a one night stand, but obviously you don't have to share if you don't want.
Well, is it really a one-night stand? If,
yeah. Sorry. I thought you were talking about me, and I was really
No,
confused.
no.
'Cause anyway, but
allegedly.
allegedly, I've never. Just so it doesn't sound like I was about to say something else. I'm a virgin, and I'm waiting.
Oh, really? Okay.
But it's not because I'm not waiting till marriage or anything crazy like that. It's just I would prefer to be like in love first.
Sure.
But
Okay,
anyway,
cool.
so my parents met in a one night stand, and they've been together for 37 years now. My mom moved in 2 weeks after. So,
Oh.
and to be fair, it was actually I don't know if it was a rare occasion for them. I don't want to give them too much credit, but I think my dad might be watching this. Actually, I'm sorry.
Yo, what's up, Dad? How you doing?
It was Wednesday, March 31st.
It was Wednesday, March 31st.
Oh, you know the story too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
sat my friends down
Yeah.
at 3 in the morning
It was
and
hilarious.
told everybody the story. Yeah, it was very interesting.
What was the context of him telling the story to your friends?
If you're watching this, I love you, Dad. But he does tend to show off a little bit in front of like I have we had gone back to my hometown for my birthday, and I brought my entire friend group, and it is a lot of guys in my friend group, and I think he wanted to brag a little bit, and yeah, he started the conversation with. It was Wednesday, March 31st. That's been stuck in our brains ever since.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your dad met your mom.
Mm-hmm.
How old were they, by the way?
They both had a previous marriage, so I believe they were
Okay.
early 30s. They were both divorced at the time, and yeah, they met at a bar in New York. He
Okay.
went home with her. They hooked up, and she moved in 2 weeks later, and it's been 37 years now, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, congrats. There you go. There you have it. Even a one-night stand can lead to a
Yeah,
long-lasting.
but that is definitely the exception, not the rule.
Yeah.
So
I-
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
I'd probably-
100% people
probably
can
agree
meet
with
and fall in love based off of one night stands.
Yeah.
But I don't think that should be the 21st century,
Oh
2023
no, absolutely
standard.
not. I agree. It's
I
definitely an exception.
think we're agreeing.
Yeah.
for
Okay,
sure.
we